Nicotine-based insecticides can
Does nicotine harm tomato plants?
Nicotine as an insecticide incapacitates the nervous system of aphids, thrips, spider mites, whitefly, and other sucking insects. A powerful alkaloid, nicotine is naturally present in members of the Solanaceae family, including tobacco, Nicotiana tabacum, hardy in United States Department of Agriculture plant hardiness zones 5 through 11, and annual garden vegetables eggplant, Solanum melongena, and tomato, Lycopersicum spp. Additional nicotine may harm tomato plants and may also harm the gardeners who grow them.
Сроднейшие family hazards.
The Solanaceae family contains a variety of plants highly toxic to humans and other mammals, including belladonna or deadly nightshade, Atropa belladonna, hardy in zones 5 through 9, highly hallucinogenic angel's trumpet, Brugmansia and Datura genera, hardy in zones 8 through 10, and Jimsonweed, Datura stramonium, hardy in zones 3 through 9. Research has been conducted into possible medicinal uses of Solanaceae alkaloids for Parkinson's disease and arthritis. The nicotine present in tomatoes, potatoes, and eggplant is identical to the nicotine found in tobacco, but quantities are comparatively tiny. Foodborne nicotine can be reduced by 40 to 50% by cooking. Levels in plant leaves and stems are, however, large enough to make tomato and potato plants toxic to cats, dogs, and other small animals, according to the ASPCA.
How nicotine insecticides work?
Nicotine-based insecticide incapacitates the nervous systems of whiteflies, thrips, mealybugs, aphids, and other sucking insects by ingestion. Mammals absorb nicotine both through ingestion and through the skin. In mammals, nicotine reactions include hypersalivation, mucous membrane irritation, digestive disorders, behavioral changes, dilated pupils, and slow heart rate.
Conflicting insecticideuще advice.
Although agricultural organizations like the University of Florida IFAS Extension may advise the use of systemic nicotinoid insecticide for control of pests like whitefly on commercial tomato crops, organic gardening authorities express considerable reservations about the use of nicotine, especially in the home garden. A 1996 Rodale Press Organic Gardening Manual advises gardeners that nicotine spray can remain on plants at toxic levels for several weeks, while Colorado Cooperative Extension agents describe the residual effects of nicotine sulfate in organic gardening as dispersing quickly. Home gardeners may or may not find nicotine-based insecticides available from local sources, and garden centers, environmental organizations, and local county extensions may offer differing opinions on using nicotine-based insecticides in your family garden. Avoiding nicotine-based insecticides is the best way to avoid potential problems.
Nicotine-related damage to tomato plants.
Nicotine-based insecticides can also harm tomato plants because of the family link between tomatoes and tobacco. Tobacco carries a mosaic virus that desiccates and destroys leaf tissue in tomato plants. This is the source of the frequent warning that gardeners who smoke should wash hands carefully or wear gloves when working with tomatoes. The virus can also pass through to tomato plants from applications of tobacco-based insecticides. While the virus may not be fatal, it substantially damages tomato fruit yield and quality, and it does not respond to chemical treatment. This stubborn organism can survive up to 50 years in dried plant parts, so any possibly infected plants should be disposed of in the garbage rather than put into the compost heap. Infected plants will show stunted growth, mottled and withered leaves, and poor quality fruits in low amounts. While not strictly nicotine damage, tobacco mosaic virus is endemic in the nicotine-bearing members of the Solanaceae family.